guys, this is Lord Chael speaking on behalf of our show sponsor, Established Titles. Established Titles is a project based on a Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lords and ladies. They allow you to buy as little as 1 square foot of dedicated land so you can officially call yourself a lord or a lady. Established Titles is not just about your ego. You also get to do some good. In addition to your new fancy title, Established Titles supports global charities like One Tree Planet and Trees for the Future to help with the afforestation effort. Your title pack gets you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land in a private estate in Scotland. Your certificate features a unique plot number where you can see the exact location of your land. And right now, Established Titles is holding 200 plots of land right next to mine. So come join me in the Bad Guy Inc. Kingdom. Getting this certificate even allows you to officially change your name to Lord or Lady. Put it on your credit card, put it on your plane tickets, or if you're so inclined, put it on your dating profile. Makes for a great last-minute gift, and there's even couples packs that come with adjoining plots of land. Established Titles is having a great limited-time sale. Go to establishedtitles.com/Chael to save 10% off today. Remember to use the promo code Chael, or just click on the link below. Interesting call-out. Just this morning, Yair Rodriguez called out Volkanovski. He said, hey, you know I'm next. Let's do the fight. He even got a little bit more specific. He offered like the idea of a date or even offered like a location. He had a little bit of the couple pieces of the pie there. Where'd that come from? Now, of course, we don't have a problem with Rodriguez saying he's a #1 contender. We don't have a problem with him understanding that that would bring him into a match with Volkanovski. We don't have a problem with him going and trying to get a fight, even if he wasn't the #1 contender, and he's going to make himself. And we have no problem with any of this. This is great stuff. It was a timing issue. Where did it come from? I thought that Yair was going to call out Volkanovski in the cage after he got done with Brian Ortega. That's what I thought. When absolutely nothing happened, I got ideas from other media people that said, look, Volk wants to go do this. Started with Volk's got a bad hand, let's interim his belt. That's where it started. When Volk came out and cleared that up, said, man, that hand's dealt with. Oh, and by the way, this is what I'm going to do. Now, we get Volk in there with Islam. We face him off. This was real. Those guys could have fought that night. If Oliveira doesn't show, anything happens at the weigh and Volk goes in. This is distant history. We're not talking about these two going to fight and how much we want to see it. We're talking about what happened when they did fight. Right? I mean, it was that close. There's the power of the pin. One split decision. Okay, but I share that with you because, yes, that's the match that we're doing. Or are we? Well, who would know? Who is more likely to know what Volkanovski is doing next? Me? Or the #1 contender from the division? In this case would be Rodriguez, because that's what we're up against. I'm telling you that Volk is going to fight Islam next. I'm telling you not only because I've been led to believe that, but also I can't believe you would do anything different when you have a face-off, when you have an acceptance, when you've told the world the direction you're going. More specific to the date and the location of Perth, and you get all sorts of people excited. And it's not as though you have any kind of a hijinks or apprehension to make that match because you almost made it. It could have happened, right? I mean, I'm stating the obvious, guys, but that's strong. That's my evidence. I'm just telling you what my evidence is. I cannot prove it. I have not spoken to anybody. I have not seen a bout agreement. I have what you have, and that's pretty strong that they're going to fight. Why does Rodriguez not think so? Because Rodriguez would know, right? Rodriguez would at least hear rumor. If he heard a rumor from a source that he believed and he thought, man, that fight, something's getting slippery up there and I need to go and take my opportunity, great. Everything would be in line and he'd be the first at the table. Right? Imagine it gets revealed to us, you know what, Volk, he's actually going to stay at 145. This is more as his weight class. Okay, great, he's going to need something to do. Who's ever raised their hand to fight him? We can go back and forth of who deserves it between Yair and Josh Emmett, but we don't really like to do that, right? We'll do that if we're forced to. We don't want to go back and forth. We want them to come out and tell us. I don't care if you're on a 3-fight streak and he's got 11. If you think your 3 were more valuable, then come and tell us. We will listen. Nothing of this is done by the numbers. We expect the boys in the division to sort themselves. We expect them to come and inform us. And if two of them have the exact same opinion, that's the direction we go. But this is the business, right? So why would Yair Rodriguez, who needs a fight? Yair's been pining for a fight. He sat for a period of time. He gets in there with Ortega. Not only was it the most eyeballs that Yair's ever had, by 3- and 4-fold. I mean, a massive deal to be on that ABC card. He's taking on a household name, a former 2-time #1 contender, who also did a stint on The Ultimate Fighter. This is a really well-known guy in Ortega. So this is a colossally successful win. Ortega defeated him, and he did it in the first round. No, Ortega let all of this go. I apologize, Rodriguez. He let all of it go. Now, you guys will remember, they go to the ground. Rodriguez arm locks him. Ortega's arm is now damaged and can't continue. It paid $1,600 for every $100 you bet. 16-to-1 bet. For Rodriguez to beat Ortega in round 1 by armbar. That's exactly what happened. He attacked the arm successfully. He had a catch. When that position was done, the arm is damaged and the fight is over. That's not the way you guys remember it. That's not the way it was told. It was told that it was a freak accident. A freak thing happened to Ortega. Could be true. But when I said that Rodriguez attacked the arm and when the position ended, the arm was damaged, when I said that, that is true. Also, he let it go. He didn't call out Volkanovski. When it get revealed that Volkanovski was hurt, he does not then shift and position himself for Josh Emmett. The media did that. The media made that suggestion. All those guys had to do was give it a thumbs up. I mean, this isn't rocket science. Absolutely nothing was done. Time has gone by. Motivation changes. You want to get back in the gym. You got to prepare for something. You got to match up with somebody. This is what you do for a living. These things all come together, and he chose to call out Volkanovski. Why? What does he know? What does he know, or what does he believe that he knows? And is he right? Is Islam versus Volk not done? Moreover, is Islam versus Volk not happening? Has it been scratched? Is there something that we don't know about that Yair could get a hold of and think he has inside scoop to come out and call this guy out? I mean, everything that he did was spot on. I think that show on ABC, top of my head, felt like about 4 months ago. Whenever that show was, that was the night. That was the moment to do everything that he did here. He didn't do it. He's instead doing it now. Maybe he's a fool. Maybe that's the answer to it. That he's $1 short and a day late and we should be teasing him. But maybe not. Maybe Yair Rodriguez has come across some information and he was the first one to the table to reveal it. It's either that or he's a fool. What do you think?